Perception. The ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses. I chose perception because of my work. I am around perception and what we have to do for perception every day. I work as a home health hospice aide for Maple Creek. So I go around seeing different patients, showering them, and making sure they're comfortable. My job is tricky. It can be tricky sometimes. You have to notice the cultural difference of everyone. You have to realize that they're not all the same like we grew up. You have to realize that they believe in different things. They want to see different things. They don't want to be treated the same as others. And the way you speak to them or act towards them, or what you have to do, you have to make sure they are what they believe. You have to really get to know your patients each time you go see them. We have to become aware that we can't become judgy. We judge ourselves less than we judge others. We are less harsh on ourselves than we judge others too. So with my job, you have to be able to learn that they're different and we can't judge them based off what they believe or what they put off, no matter what. Some things that I have noticed with my job and stuff that we have to negotiate with others. We have to, if they say something, you kind of have to negotiate with them to get what you want. And that's the same thing with real life negotiating. If someone says something negative that you didn't want to hear, you try to negotiate with them, like, well, no, they're really a good person because they did this. Throughout the book that we have for our class, it gives a few examples of negotiating. One of the examples they used is about a boy that you really like and your friend disapproves of them, and you have to, it said pretty much that you have to negotiate with them, saying, oh, well, he does this, so that makes him a really good person. So with my job, I have to negotiate with them to get them to do things. You have to put them in different ways so they will want to do them. As like, for instance, like showering. A lot of my patients hate to shower. I have to negotiate with them and say, like, we have to do it today or we can do it the next time I see you, but we have to make sure we get it done. And then we have to become aware of the awards they like. Like, one of my patients, I have to negotiate, if we shower today, we can go get you some hot coffee. And pretty much that will work. Some of the other things that comes with perception are gender differences. Some of the gender differences is the male role and the female role. Where I come from, there's a boy job and there's a girl job. We don't believe that women have to go take the garbage out. That's a boy job. So with gender, I think you have to become aware with like all the feminists that are coming around saying all women want all this. So, and I think equal rights are awesome, but for me as a woman, I would want, there's stuff that the boys do and there's stuff that the girls do. With my job, there's also, you have to have empathy for them. You have to get feelings and feel what they're feeling so you can help them and become less judgy for them. Some other things throughout the book and perception is stereotypes. Stereotypes is everywhere. Schools, cities, friends, people. There's people where I come from. I'm from Payson, and everyone thought like that was the hick town in our school district. And then there was Salem, that were the hipsters, Spanish Fork, they were hicks too, but they were popular and athletic. Springville was known as the druggies, and I don't know, there there's just a bunch of stereotypes throughout this world, and we have to learn that everyone's different, but you have to get to know them before you can judge them. And I think that this world would be better if we didn't judge people on our first look or first time you meet them, get to know them better, and I think the world would be better off if we did that.